We have all chosen to walk out today on April 20th, the 19th anniversary of the first American school shooting at Columbine, because gun violence is a serious issue in our country and we want to do something about it.
Because of all these tragedies, I want to recognize the silver lining. I've met state senators and elected officials and listened as President Obama addressed the members of my community, but nothing is more inspiring than seeing students and kids making a change.
No more silence. Stop hiding behind the ugly mask of your violence. No more silence. If you don't act now, the repercussions are timeless. Time's becoming timeless. Students, young students like me, he, she, we are becoming mindless. Our minds are becoming mindless. Don't ask me where my mind is. Excuse me. If I can't seem to care more about science than praying, hoping and praying, I'm not another casualty to gun violence. My goal is not defiance, but defiance is all you'll get. As long as fear occupies more space in my school and in my time on my mind than the history of the Western Hemisphere.
I really wanted to address first is that, to be quite honest, that Aiden and I are conservatives, and I know that there is a stigma around conservatives not supporting events such as these that are put on by predominantly liberal thinking students and people around this country. So I'd like to address that stigma, and many of you may think that it's abnormal for us to be here, but I completely disagree with that, and I would like to thank Blaine for inviting us here today and giving us this opportunity to voice our opinions. Do we ban semi-automatic and automatic rifles? And to be quite honest, Aiden and I do not believe that that should happen. Banning the production and sale of public semi-automatic and automatic rifles is essentially giving the government the freedom to take away one of yours. I know it's a gun and it's not that important to many of you, but think about other things that in your life that when you are of age that you might want to buy or purchase. They will be bought black market if they are banned. And then those who are law-abiding citizens won't really have the protection that they need. Cocaine, heroin, meth, acid, they're all illegal, but yet, again, citizens get them. And it's really sad to see, and I think that's pretty scary.
Teachers should not be given guns. They should be given proper time and funding if we want to see a difference in our educational system.
Do not always believe what you hear, and do not let yourself form rapid opinions off of something that you see for the first time. Dive deeper into subjects, the facts, the ideas, both sides of the issues. Look at the Republican side, look at the Democrat side, watch CNN, watch Fox News, watch MSNBC, read Breitbart if you want to, but I don't really suggest that you do that. Seek out your peers. Listen to each other. Listen to your parents. Listen to your faculty members. And never close your ears. And always be willing to learn about these different things.
Time and time again, there were only thoughts and prayers, no action. Time and time again, we did not learn from our mistakes. And because of that, innocent lives were lost and continue to be lost. Time is of the essence. And change is just around the corner. If only we seize the moment and become the catalyst for that change, we can be change. Call your legislators, attend town hall meetings, be informed, inform others, participate in marches, vote, vote, vote.
Now imagine the amount of students who have to fear not only being in school, but also walking back and forth to school. So today we are walking out in support of those shot and killed in the streets of their own neighborhood, because their lives matter just as much as the students who have lost their lives in these school shootings.
We ask you to continue your support in movements like March for Our Lives, as well as groups like Black Lives Matter that have been marching, fighting, and working for the simple preservation of our lives.
Today, Lauren and I will be singing a song entitled Change by Christina Aguilera. As you listen, we encourage you to think about how you want to make a change in our school, your community back home, and even in our nation. We no longer want to live in fear or continue to send our prayers and condolences after hearing about another life taken by gun violence. We as children need to let our voices be heard. Sooner or later, we will be too loud to be diminished. And for those of you who are telling us to wait for change to come or wait for another shooting to make a difference, in the words of William Haskell, don't tell me to wait because the time for reform was yesterday. Let's be the change today. Let's make our mark on Loomis Chaffee campus today and ensure that no matter how we do it, we continue to fight for the lives lost to gun violence. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy our song.
Arms are for hugs. Please, please spread your love. It may just be enough.
I only wish that the love that Aaron Feist, Peter Wong, and countless others were so willing to demonstrate could have saved them. However, That love is fierce, unconditional, unrelenting, undying love. That type of love doesn't disappear. That love lives on in Parkland, it lives on in Newtown, it lives on in the halls of Columbine High School and Virginia Tech. That love doesn't disappear, and it is up to us to take that love in and to foster it in ourselves. Let us all live our lives fueled by that fierce, unconditional, unrelenting, undying love for those who no longer can.
Waiting for a change to set us free. Waiting for a day when you can be you and I can be me. Waiting on a hope to come around. Waiting on a day when hate is lost and love is found. I'm waiting on a change. Waiting on a change. Change.